Okay, shalom family. Um, Shalom. Today I'm making a video, and you know that I rarely make videos, but I feel like I really need to make this one, and I want to ask you, please forgive me. I'm in my daughter's room, one of my daughter's rooms, because the other one's in my studio, and my husband's in our bedroom, and so I want it to be alone. I have the ceiling fan on, so that's what that's about. And forgive me for how I'm dressed, but I just got off from work, and you know, sometimes I substitute. And today I went to work dressed, and then found out that I was going to be a coach, well, an assistant coach, you know, really. But anyhow, I enjoy that because I love children, so it's all right. But anyhow, I wanted to be vulnerable, and I wanted to come to y'all, and you all have, you know, be honest about what I've gone through. It's kind of like a warning kind of message, and also, I don't know, it's a warning message, but it's also something to make you ponder. And I'm going to say this, you know, I love the Most High, and my allegiance and my obligation is to Him and to our people as well. But He sits at the top. There's no one besides Him who I owe an allegiance to, but Him and His Son. And because I have that allegiance, the Most High does places Ruach HaKodesh on me. So let's go ahead and start. So yesterday, I was in deep praise and worship with the Most High. This is kind of a warning, so listen up. So I was in a, let me get a pillow so that I can kind of look at it. I was in deep praise and worship with the Most High, and I was praising Him, and, you know, it was wonderful, and I was having an awesome time, but I was having a fight, you know, to praise and stuff. But anyhow, at one point, visualize this. I was telling the Most High how much I love Him and how I want more of Him. And just visualize, I was imagining that I was in the kingdom, because that's what my thought was. You know, I was in the kingdom, and I looked up into the sky, and I was thinking to myself, you know, if you're up there, Most High, I'm not content with that. I want more of you. Be careful what you say to the Most High. As soon as I told Him, I'm not content with that. And I meant it for good. I meant it to say, Abba, I'm not content to just be where I am. I want more of you. That was my intention. I thought I was saying something good, but immediately after I said that, I found myself on my face, pleading and asking the Most High to forgive me and to spare my life, because I felt His wrath. It's like everything, it came down on me, and it's the worst, fearful, terrifying feeling that you could ever feel. He was angry with me, and what I got was, how dare you say something like that? Who do you think you are? If I choose to just give you this much of me, you need to be content with that. How dare you talk to me that way? How dare you say something like that to me? And I was there, and I was on my face. Abba, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please spare my life, Yah. Please spare my life. And I was scared. And then I never felt the Ruach leave me. I want you to know that. But I felt this, that Yah began to strip everything from me. His presence. That's the understanding I got. Everything started leaving, and you're rejected. You're found wanting. You're found wanting. And I was like, oh my gosh, Abba, please. I'm like, you know what I was trying to say. I thought I was saying something good, that I just want more of you. But the thing is, we need to be content with what Yah gives us and appreciate what he gives us of himself. Can we desire more? We can. But never, because he made it seem like I had rejected him. And I'm like, yeah, you know I didn't reject you. And I mean, all of a sudden I felt like you've been condemned to death. And I knew at that point that I was going to die. It wasn't maybe. I knew I was going to die. But I kept feeling like every time I said something, like my life was leaving me. And I was terrified. And then I said, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, Yah. I'm guilty of everything I did. I'm not worthy of you. And I knew that I was unworthy of the Most High. I'm telling y'all, be careful what you say to the Most High. I really thought that that was it. And I said, Yah, just that one thing has disqualified me and I can't be with you anymore. And so then I was opened up to the spiritual realm, and I could feel the demons all around me. And they were telling me things like, you're one of them. You're a fallen angel. You're fallen. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I know who I am. And I began to talk to the Most High, and I was like, Abba, but your son, I know that Yeshua died for me. And I said, I have to trust in him. And I went through a long time. This was not just a few minutes. This was, I don't know if it was hours, where I had to talk to the Most High and, try to plead my case, but you can't plead your case. You have to call on Yeshua. And what the Most High, it took a long time, but he did forgive me, because I had to go outside. I really thought I was going to die. And I went outside to talk to Yah, kind of like face to face, to look up into the sky and to get on my hands and knees and to lay before him and to remind him that Yeshua hasn't lost any of the sheep that he's giving you, Abba. I am so sorry and repentant. I mean, really, really, really repentant. It was the most, I thought that I was going to be separated from Yah for eternity. And then I got the feeling that you won't be separated from the Most High, but you're not going to live. And so then I was like, my life is not my own. But this is the whole message of what Yah gave me the understanding. While I was outside, he showed me that he loved me and he forgave me. But he wanted me to understand this. You don't talk to him any certain way. Although you're worshiping and you think that you're doing the best that you can, your best. What man thinks and what Yah thinks are two different things. He's a sovereign Kodesh king. You cannot just approach Yah and say anything. So those of you who have a foul mouth, and I'm not talking about sometimes you might say something, I'm talking about you're just foul, effing this, effing that, and and then you have the audacity to put praises to the Most High in your mouth. Cut it out. Yah gave me the understanding that and I'll tell you this first. I had prayed. That's what I'm telling you. Be careful what you pray to the Most High for, because he never lets you down. I remember praying lots of times and asking Yah, I want to understand your sovereignty. I want to understand what it means that you're a king. How am I supposed to conduct myself in your courts? How am I supposed to reverence you? And the Most High had me on the floor. He is a king. And he let me realize that your life is not your own. He can take it at any minute. There are few that find their way into his kingdom. He is not playing with us at this moment. Does he love us? He loves us so much. He loves us so much. But if you're cussing up a storm If you're mistreating your brothers and your sisters, you better cut it out. Make it right with everybody. Get your life in order. I remember last night, so much went on. I'll tell you more though. But I remember this is one thing. I was laying in the bed next to my husband and he said something that was silly to me and something in my heart. And I was like, I said something smart, I think. And then something went in my heart to be merciful as I was merciful to you, because the Most High forgave me for my words that should have killed me. I was so scared. I was so scared, you all. And if you look at my other testimony, this is the second testimony I'm putting out there. My first testimony, you know that the Most High, while I was awake, 2 times allowed me to leave out of my body and go into another dimension. And now he has shown me his wrath, but he loves me. He does love me. He did forgive me. But he showed me how serious he is and that he is a Kodesh king. He is our father. Let me see how long I've been at this, because I don't want to go the 45 minutes I did last time. Saints, brethren, Mishpachah, our Father is serious. You can lose your life. Unforgiveness, not being merciful. You have to be merciful to all, whether it's me, your brethren, and whether you like it or not. You cannot mistreat the Gentiles, because it says that the Most High loves the stranger. And for those of you who say that the stranger is Yasharel, okay, some of us were strangers, but Yah does have another flock. It says in his word. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I'm giving you my testimony. I'm telling you what happened. I'm being straightforward, because I'm the kind of person that I want it straightforward. And all I asked Yah for was, I want to know you more. You can continue to ask him, but you better be content. If he just gives you this much of himself, you better be content with it. You can still ask him for more, but be content with this. And be careful what you ask Yah for. Because although he loves us, Yah is terrifying. He is terrifying. He is Kodesh. And we are still made of flesh. And that was the scariest thing. I didn't think I was going to live the rest of yesterday. And I even scared my daughter, because I thought before I went outside to go plead my case, that I belong to Yeshua. What is that? That I belong to Yeshua and that he had died for me. And Abba, I'm a human. I'm sorry that I made this mistake, but you know that I didn't mean anything disrespectful, that I was just telling you that I love you and that I wanted more of you. But I insulted the Most High. I insulted him. That's a terrible thing. And what's even more insulting is I've said that many times. Many times. I'm not content, Yah, just to have this. I want more of you. Be careful what you say. We don't understand what we're saying. Yah is Kodesh. He is Kodesh. And he loves us. He loves us so much. But we can disqualify ourselves. What's that? We can definitely disqualify ourselves. And I don't want to be disqualified. And so at the end, I was like, you know what, Yah, my life is not my own. And I laid down to die. I honestly just said, Yah, as long as you take me with you, that's fine. Because I felt like the life was leaving me, and I laid down. And then something popped up to remind me, what am I talking about? I trust you, Yah. You said you would never leave me nor forsake me. I'm not sure if that's what I said, but I believe the promises that Yah has given to me. I believe it. Yah allows me to see things in my dreams, and they do come to pass. I don't share it with a lot of people, and I don't share a lot of things with y'all, period. I don't, but I like to think I have a close relationship with the Most High. And I do. I have a close relationship with Abba. And I guess that's what shocked me so badly, because I enjoy being in his presence. When I write songs, you all, I sit at my computer and I'm like, okay, Abba, I pray you give me the words. What would you like me to say? And sometimes they just come out, and if you've listened to my music, the Most High is, like I've said, the voice that I have, it's a supernatural voice. I did not sing like this. He's given me the ability to tell a story in the song. And I use a lot of different, vocal ranges in my songs. I use a lot of, it sounds like theatrical, and it's just, I'm singing from my soul and from my ruach, and I'm singing to the Most High, and I mean what I'm saying. I'm not making things up. Oh, does this rhyme? I'm not doing stuff like that. I'm really singing to the Most High because I love him, and he really loves us. But I'm going to tell you all, be careful how you approach this king. He is a king. He is royal. You and I are nothing. We're nothing without him. And I don't want to be anything without him. I only want to be with the Most High. If everybody forsakes me tomorrow, I love Yah. And I know that, I have mockers. I guess I might, I don't know. But I'm just giving you a message. And I asked Yah, should I tell them? But why would you not tell them that you come to me with respect and honor, and you watch what you say? You weigh it, because every single thing you say and do will be judged. You will give an account of everything you said, whether it's good or bad. Oh, praise you, Abba. Where was my heart out when I said, oh, praise you, Yah? Was I saying it just to be saying something? When you cuss up a storm like that, does that glorify Yah? You're a hypocrite. I don't care. You're a hypocrite. How can you speak filth and then with the same mouth praise the Most High? You think he's hearing that? He is hearing it. I'm not going to judge you, and I'm not going to condemn you. I will never condemn another person, but I will not be righteous. I will have righteous indignation, but I will show mercy. I will definitely show mercy. So I know that, let me see, 18, I'll go to the 20-minute mark. My message is here. The Most High loves us, and we're his children. Remember in my thing, it said, it will happen New Year's Day. I spoke to one of my elders. I sent him a message, and I said, Elder Shmanu, the blood moon and everything is happening on this day. And I remember the Most High said, it will happen New Year's Day. And he said, don't worry about it, because, they celebrated New Year's last month. But with my assembly, we just did New Year's yesterday, and our Pesach isn't until the 23rd. So, I'm praying that all of Yasharel will get on one accord, and I know that we will. But family, that's my warning to Yasharel. Be careful what you say to Yah, because even when we think what we're saying is a good thing, you can be offensive to the Most High. Even today, I said something that I probably shouldn't have said, and I repented. We've got to We've got to bridle the tongue. We've got to take control of the tongue. We've got to be Kodesh. We've got to do our best, you all, to lean on the Ruach HaKodesh to help us to do the right thing in the name of Yeshua. Because you and I were called. We could have been placed anywhere in the hills of history. And that's why my song Fearfully and Wonderfully Made is, or Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. Could have been planted anywhere in the hills of history, but we were saved for the best. Yah allowed you to be called at this time in history. Our ancestors wanted to do this, but they weren't. I couldn't have been born back at the time when Moses, I probably would have failed. Nobody from then could have been born at this time. We are the generation that is to glorify our Father and to bring others into the kingdom. We have a mission. Well, yeah, I went over anyhow, but we are the generation that is to bring our brethren into the kingdom. You're waiting for a kingdom to come. Let me tell you, the citizens are already here. You're a citizen of the kingdom. I'm a citizen of the kingdom. We are the kingdom. We are our Father's kingdom. Act like it. But reverence our Father, and love what He loves, hate what He hates. But be sure you show mercy, because the same mercy that allowed you to be here today and allowed you to hear my voice, that allows you to be a truth music artist, that allows you to be a minister of the gospel, that allows you to whatever, is the same mercy you should be dishing out to other people. You might not like what I said, but I'm not obligated to please you. I'm obligated to please Abba. You're obligated to please Abba. Please do so. But brethren, yesterday, and I'm still feeling the residuals from it, it was the worst thing. It was scary to know that you're praising the Most High and you're in fellowship, worshiping, and you say one thing wrong, and it can cost you your life, and it can cost you the kingdom. Be careful, because as soon as I said it, the wrath came down, and I was down, and it was scary. And He probably restrained Himself and didn't give me the fullness, or I wouldn't be here. Yah had mercy on me. Yeah, mercy and grace. That is true mercy and grace. You all, our ancestors dealt with that. They didn't have Yeshua. Mercy and grace is not getting what you deserve, and we all deserve death. We all deserve it. But anyhow, the Most High showed me that He loves me, and He cares for me deeply. And if I could tell you the sign that He gives me when He's telling me He loves me, I would. But that's between me and Yah. And I have shared it with a few people. But He let me know that He loves me. And He tells me every day. I don't know what your relationship with Yah is, but throughout the day, I just sporadically, or, out of the blue, I'll respond with, I love you too, Yah. Because He has told me He loves me. He loves us first. So don't ruin it. And I hope and pray I don't ruin it either. Because never think that you've arrived. Never think you've arrived. We haven't arrived. We can be kicked out any minute for the things that we say and do. So love your brethren. Stop being hateful. If you cuss up a storm and you like to cuss out the Gentiles, that's on you. You're going to give an account to it. Because instead of cussing them out, perhaps you should have told them about the Most High. Do I know that they're going to be servants? Yes. I'm not dumb. Yes, I do. Maybe one day I'll tell you the the Most High showed me in a dream, and it was a vivid dream, the transition from where we are right now to the kingdom. And he showed me so many things. As a matter of fact, it was when was it? He told me the year before last, and I remember when he showed me that dream, and it was so vivid. I was there in the dream for days, but I woke up. It was just overnight. And I remember one thing that I want to tell you is that I called my mom to let her know that, hey, the Most High has placed us on top. And I called from my Jeep, and the phone kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and I couldn't get in touch with her. And I write everything down when there are dreams like that. And even when I wrote it down, I was like, I kept trying to call my mom, but I couldn't get in touch with her. Well, it's coming up April 15th. My mother passed away last year. And then the Most High put it in my mind. I couldn't reach her on the phone in that dream because she wasn't going to be here. But I praise Yah in a way. I do praise him that she doesn't have to go. She would have been 73. That she's not having to go through this, that she's with Yah because she had come into the truth. So thank you for listening to me, brethren. Take it as you will. Watch the whole video. I hope you do. I hope you'll share it with somebody to let them know the sovereignty of the Most High. That's the whole video. Yah's sovereignty, and that we can't take him for nothing. We cannot take him for nothing or for granted. You're his sons and you're his daughters. You're the elect. And we need to act like it. We're not perfect, but we need to become perfect. Because he's coming for a spotless and blemishless assembly. But I want to thank y'all for listening to me. And I don't know, it was deep in my heart. It was deep. It was frightening. Because I knew I was going to die. Yesterday I was going to die. But because of his grace and mercy, he allowed me to still be here and to share this testimony. Whether you like it or not, I was going to share it with y'all because I love you too. I really do. And I want to make it to the kingdom. And I want to see you in the kingdom as well. So, Toda Robah. And may the Most High Barakata. And let's be kind to one another. And let's not be so, whatever hatred, whatever animosity you have in your heart, get rid of it. Pray and ask Yah to deliver you. Please. Please. Because I was of the impression, my father's coming back from me. I'm not worried about these people. And, I thought, and I still do, a great relationship with Yah. But he put me in my place. He put me in my place. I might be his daughter, but he's the king. And I asked him to tell me about it. And he has. So if you don't want to know the deeper things of Yah, don't ask, because he answers. But I do want to know the deeper things of Yah. And I do want to go deeper with Yah. But I'm content. I'm content right where I am. If he chooses not to show me another thing, then I'm okay. I'm okay as long as I can be with him for eternity. But anyhow, I pray the Most High's shalom over you, his hedge of protection over you. Look up, our redemption draweth nigh. For those naysayers that were, the eclipse happened and nothing happened. You don't know what happened in the spiritual realm, because I was feeling it for 3 weeks before this eclipse happened. And even now, for those who are sensitive, you know that something took place. You'll see the stuff coming. And read Joel 2, 30 through 31. And there's something else. I can't think. But definitely Joel 2, 30 through 31. That'll tell you. I went inside my house. I shut my door. And I'm waiting on y'all. But anyhow, all praises to the Most High. May the Most High bless you. Well, I say barakata. And keep you and give you his shalom. All praises to the Most High. Toda Rabah family. Stop it.